All right. Hey, good afternoon. It's Saturday. This is Memorial Day weekend. I figured I'd come out here. I want to shoot a video for you guys. I'm in northwest St. Johns County right now in a neighborhood called Sandy Creek. It's right just east of I-95 on County Road 210. If you're not familiar with the area, St. Johns County is really known for its schools. We have some of the best schools in the state and the country. People are really, and northwest St. Johns County is the section that you want to be in. St. Johns County is very large, but it's the northern part that has the basically, for the most part, all A-rated schools. So really great area to be in. We're in the neighborhood Sandy Creek. We're looking at a home built by Seda Homes. They're a smaller builder in Jacksonville, but they do a really good job. So I want to come out here, show you guys. This is a 3-bedroom with a office slash formal living room. And so I want to let you guys take a look. This is a 3D camera, so you can kind of look around left and right as I'm walking through and talking. This is a 2-car garage. And I don't know the square footage off the top of my hand, but if you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description. Again, my name's Micah Huxford. My information will be in the description as well. I'm an investor. I'm also a real estate agent, so I can help people in a lot of different ways. But on Facebook, I'll link it in the description as well somewhere. So let's take a look. Like I said, this is a Seda Homes, 3-bedroom, 2-car garage. This is a 2.5 bath, and it has an office as well. So to be honest, I wasn't even really aware of Seda builders until a couple weeks ago. And I saw a home and I was really impressed with the craftsmanship. So a lot of their homes, high ceilings. I think these are 12-foot throughout. First thing you see when you walk in here, this is the office or the formal living room. I guess you'd have an option to do French doors here, but this one doesn't have it. This is carpet in this room, but it's a good sized office. Lots of light. There's windows in every bedroom. Let's move on a little bit. When you go further into the house, you've got a really big dining room, which I love. Most homes, especially the newer homes, the dining rooms are really small. Mine's like that. We don't use the dining room unless we have company, is the reality. So you really want more space. You've got a little half bath here. This is perfect. This is kind of the guest bathroom. It's great to have. Anytime you have company, you don't want people running through people's bedrooms or your bathroom or whatever, so it's nice to have that. And then it's a super open concept. So now we're in the kitchen slash living room area. Let me walk through here. Nice appliances. These are GE, the good ones. A lot of builders, if you'll see, they'll use Frigidaire. Not to knock Frigidaire, but it's the cheapest appliance you can get that still looks halfway decent. I don't know, I imagine they'll probably put a refrigerator in here, or that can be part of the deal. But you can see there's a lot of cabinet space, 42-inch cabinets. This is nice. I don't see this a lot in new homes. And this cuts right through to the dining room. Huge island, granite slabs on all the counters. This thing's probably 10 feet wide, so you can see there's 2 stools here, but you could easily do 4 of those. You could probably seat 5 people at this. And then we've got over here, they don't have a table here, but I imagine if you wanted, this could be kind of a little breakfast eat-in area for a small table. And then you've got the living room, obviously. And this feels really nice because, again, it's so open. Your TV would normally be over there. They have it staged a little bit differently. And then it backs out. You've got glass sliders. These 2 doors open to the left and to the right. And they've got screens on them. Let's take a look out here. This goes right out onto your patio, and the patio is big. This is probably 10 by 20, maybe. That's probably about right. And this is on a preserve lot, which is another really cool thing. At least about this neighborhood in Sandy Creek, every house is on a preserve or a lake, so you never have a home behind you, which I thought that was really cool on the development side. The other nice thing about this neighborhood is the fact that there's no CDDs. Now, you're not getting the, blown up amenities like you do at Shearwater with but they do have a dog park, they've got a pavilion, a play area for kids. So they have the basics, and you're not paying $3,000 a year for the next 30 years for it. So it's, if the amenities are not make or break for you, this is a really great option. Here's another thing I like. See how much space is between the homes? In St. Johns County, if you've been looking in the area, anything newer, they stack the houses on top of each other. You can almost, you really can't even spread your arms left or right in most neighborhoods without touching both houses. So I thought this was really cool. That most of the lots in here are very large, wide set, and you've got space between your home and your neighbors. Just take a look. Before we go back inside, I want to show you the other side. And here it is. So again, look at, you've got probably 30, 40 feet between houses. It's probably pretty close. So you've got some privacy, which is nice. And the price point, I think, is amazing. I don't know the price on this one off the top of my head right now, but I'll put it in the description. But my guess is it's somewhere in the $350 range, which again is, I think, is on the lower end of the price point for a lot of the new construction here. So, all right, let's move on to the bedrooms. Start with the master. This house has a lot of closets. This one right here, I believe, is the air handler, and it is. Nothing exciting there, but you've got a nice size closet here, which is great. It's just an extra closet. You can't have too many. If you've got kids, you know what I'm talking about. Their toys are everywhere. So here's the master. Again, you've got plenty of light. There's 2 windows. There's a walk-in closet here. And this is a pretty good size. And what's really cool is it actually goes over, connects straight through to the master bath, and then you have the other side of the closet. So this is kind of his and hers separated by this wall. So it's actually a really big closet, which is great. All right, now we're in the master bath. I'm sure this is another linen closet, and it is really deep, nice size. That's great. Good size shower. They tiled the whole thing. Looks nice. Double vanity. This is pretty much what you'd expect in any master bathroom in a new build, and then you've got a pocket door that closes off the toilet there. So this is a good sized master bath. It's not absurdly big where you're wasting space in it, but it's big enough where you could. This is a good size, I guess is what I'm saying. I really like this. And again, it's the high ceilings that make everything feel so big. Again, I don't know what the square footage is. I'm guessing this house is probably the mid 2s in square footage, maybe high 2s, probably 2,800. But it feels bigger because of the ceilings, and they're that way throughout the house. So let's check out the 2 guest bathrooms. Now those are, I'm gonna back up just a little bit. There's this kind of opening in the hall that separates them. The house I was in last week when I saw Seda, they had barn doors over this, which I thought was pretty cool because it separates the living space for the 2 guest rooms with everything else. That was custom. I'm sure the owners did that after the fact, but it was pretty cool. This is going to be, I'm sure, another closet, and it is. Again, you can't have too many. You've got a bathroom. This is just your standard, this is, these 2 guest bedrooms are going to share this. It's a full bath. Let's take a look at the rooms. These look exactly the same, just a mirror image of each other. Good size room. Again, ceilings make it feel bigger. This looks like a standard closet, and it is. Nothing fancy there, which is fine. You're never, this is kids' room or guest room or whatever. So let's take a look at the other one. And yeah, it's exactly the same. So these are mirror images of each other. So same size room, but good size. So that's awesome. And then I believe one of the last things here is the laundry room. There's no appliances, but this is a big laundry room too. And they're still building this house. You can see the covers and all the light. So they've got a few little finishing touches to do. But this is a big laundry room. You definitely have room for 2 units. You could put cabinets in here if you wanted, or you'd have some space right there. And then they gave you another closet in here, which is just, put your vacuum or whatever in there. And the only thing we didn't show you that I will is the garage. I think everybody knows what a garage looks like, but let's take a look. All right, it's a little dark in here. Apologize for that, but this is, standard 2-car garage. I will say you've got about 2 feet on this side, where if you actually park 2 cars in here, you can get out on this side. Same thing with up here. You've probably got 4 feet of space in front of where the car would stop. you know, to store stuff. So it is a good sized garage. And there's an irrigation system I saw in the back right corner. All right, well, that's it. Like I said, it's a great house. Seda builds a nice home. If you guys are looking in St. Johns County and you're looking for trying to get the most value for your dollar, you know, it can get tough, but this neighborhood I think has a lot to offer. The big thing is going to be amenities. You have to be okay with not having a community pool. That's the biggest one. And if you're okay with that, this is a really good option. I definitely would stop in and see Dawn in the sales office. She's great. She can help you out with anything you need. Tell her I sent you if you do. But yeah, let's walk outside. I'll give you the profile one more time. We can look at the street, and then we'll be done. All right. So just kind of take a look around. Here's the other thing I like about this builder in this neighborhood is none of the houses, they really, I mean, they're all the same style, obviously, but they don't look, you know, I don't see the same house every other one. If you take, for instance, this one over here, 3-car garage, has some of the stone over the archways, looks nice. The neighbor has stone over the archways, but they also have it on their garage. And then you have this one over here who's got stone on, I see it on the whole left side of the house. I see the windows, the whole elevation is different. I mean, it's nice to be in a neighborhood where you don't feel like everybody has the same house, and it just, you know, if you're in that kind of neighborhood, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's quiet out here. Like I said, everybody's on a preserve lot. It's really nice. So here's the profile of this particular home. And again, I'll put the details of the house in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be right down below. And then on Facebook, I'll put it in the description somewhere too. So anyway, it's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys have fun plans, and you take care. Bye-bye.